My love for the guitar started when I was a little child. I was dreaming with the guitars. My first guitar gave me my grandfather. He saw in me that my love for the guitar. He bought a very old guitar, and I was so happy when I was 10 years. I listened first to the Beatles. This was for me like an explosion in my mind. The sound of George Harrison, for example, it was for me great. And later, progressive rock, always in relation with the rock, with different style of rock, progressive rock. And later jazz and classical music too. And later I started to discover the music of the world, from Africa, from Asia, from South America. The first moment, only I was playing some songs of Beatles, Rolling Stone, a little of rock. I learned with some teachers. They teaching me some techniques of the classical music, jazz music, a little bit. My story changed completely when I was my accident in my 14 years, when I took my guitar and go to the school again without my arm, and then the teacher said me, you can't play. And this first idea for me was so strong, because I hadn't opportunity, a chance for return to the guitar again, for my big dream. I leave the guitar, I forget the guitar, I go up, go down. 5 years later, I start again. But during this moment, these 5 years, I finished my secondary studies, and I was to the university, and I study philosophy and psychology. But I was so depressive in my life, because no guitar, no sounds. And returned to the guitar again when I was 20 years. My grandmother, she started to push me, saying me, Andres, you can't. If you want, you can't. And then I started to make a crazy practice every day. Take the guitar, put my hand on the chords and move for the chord sequence, but without percussion, without sounds, no sounds, because normally the sound of the guitar comes from the right hand. But this practice every day, one day, suddenly, I give a stroke over the chord, or over the strings and sound. In this moment, I was so excited, because appeared the sound, and then discovered for myself that maybe I could, if I practice more and more. And one day, when I could understand that my technique grew up, I said to my family, my parents and my brothers, that I I have to say something. Oh yes, yes, something really great. Oh, what is this? I'm a guitarist. Yes, yes, I'm a guitarist. And how? Look, I go for my guitar and play for them. And my father, they were totally happy. Not because I was playing good or bad, because they know that for me it was so important. The basic idea of Tatap is to play with one hand. Develop each finger. Each finger make a one work in combination, because I have to make the work of two hands. Rhythm, harmony and melody sometimes. And then some fingers make the bass, another finger make the rhythm, another finger make the melody. And in this combination I get then harmony, melody and rhythm. But Tatap means more, means a point of view of the life. For me, it's not only a technique, because with this technique I could jump my obstacles, my troubles. When the technique you use for your spirit, you can fly with your spirit too. I use my technique for fly, not only for to play. My style now is like South American finger style. My music is total now have a very big influence of the South American music in the rhythm, in the harmonies, but always I'm going to something of the rock, something of the jazz, something of the world music. My music is this. It's a big mix. I am a musical producer too. I'm more famous in Chile like a musical producer, like a guitarist. Until 3 or 4 years ago, nobody know me like a guitarist. They know me like a big musical producer or big director of traveling experience. It's not easy in Chile, no, to live only from the guitar. I started to make tours 2007 because during all my life I was working in this social project like a musical producer, but not in my music. Then I needed give me a chance because I'm an old, and talk with my family, with my wife and my children, and said, okay, this is now come my moment. Everybody they are big, now it's my moment. I will take my guitar and I will go to USA or to Europe, and I will start playing in the street. And went to USA and saw me some good musicians, and they invited me to open their concerts. And it started in 2008 to come to Germany. I was invited by the first time by Peter Finger to his big festival Open String in Osnabrück. Since these moments start my career. A little old maybe, but never is late. If we want, never is late.